One of the Easter eggs or behind the scenes of my book that I'm writing, of the Betrayal in the First Degree series, is this. So, in book 2, Betrayal in the First Degree, Second Helping, let me tell you a story. As I was writing this book, I came into a little bit of a predicament. And the question that I had was a little bit odd that you wouldn't say to your significant other. But I did. One of my friends was over and was sitting on the couch right beside me. My man was on the other side, on the other couch. And I said to him, as a grown man, would you get into a hot tub with someone other than your wife, even though you know that you weren't going to get into trouble? Now, I'm not going to give you the answer what he gave me because I want you to read the book. But my friend looked at me and her mouth just dropped. This was a question that could have potentially been World War III in our home. Not in our home. My man and I are very open to different conversations. He is willing to put himself in a lot of different predicaments when it comes to living with a writer, a fictional writer to begin with. What he said to me was, am I in trouble? Nope. And then he gives me his answer. He gave me his answer. I was content. I moved on with my life. However, my friend just looked at me like, what just happened here? This is a conversation that could have potentially blown up. You already knew the answer. You were throwing him under the bus. But you sat here like it was a dinner conversation. How you been? How's your day? Oh, so if you would want to get into a hot tub other than your wife, would you? If you knew you weren't going to get into trouble? I guess that's general conversation for us at the dinner table. Who knew? My man has been a blessing in disguise. A major trooper when I get caught into one of my web of deceitfulness, betrayals, or if I just get stuck in writing something, I give him the scenario. He gives me an answer. I may or may not like it, but I can piggyback off of it to see what he thought, and maybe it was a little bit different than what I wanted to write, or that's a great idea, and I write it. So it's nice to piggyback off of other people and ask them questions of what they would do. Because you never know, they may just have a different answer, and it may spark up another book. So that is the way that this particular section in my Betrayal in the First Degree, Second Helping, worked out. I kind of laughed afterwards, and I was writing it, and that particular friend asked me if I have implemented it in my book. And when I said yes, she's like, okay, well, what happened? I'm like, as always, I told her to read the book. I can't give out that many secrets, can I?